Rob that he's going to help us with the diplomas?
I think he knows.
He knows? I'll tell him. Let's go.
Hello, my name is Greg Cottrell. I'm the principal at North Hunterdon High School, and it is my privilege to welcome you to the 72nd commencement ceremony honoring the class of 2023. I hope that you, our parents, relatives, friends, and family enjoy this event as we celebrate the accomplishments of these fine young men and women that make up the class of 2023. At this time, I would like to introduce the Vice President of the class of 2023, Danica Chakraborty, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the National Anthem performed by our North Hunterdon Show Choir.
It's always up there.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare that was bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Thank you. It is now my privilege to introduce the senior class president, Oscar Gladys, who will give the senior class welcome address. He is the son of Jack and Agnes of Clinton Township. They have raised a very insightful and impressive young man. Oscar has been an outstanding leader of this class, and it has been a pleasure working with Oscar to plan these end-of-year events. Welcome, Oscar.
Hello, family, friends, dignitaries, staff, and most importantly, the exceptional graduating class of 2023. My name is Oscar Gladys, and it is my greatest honor to stand before all of you and speak on this monumental day as the senior class president. First, I would like to take a moment to extend my deepest gratitude to all the amazing people that enabled us to make it here today. All of the teachers, guidance counselors, coaches, administrators, and faculty members who have tirelessly guided us and supported us throughout this incredible journey. The same people who have been at our side since freshman year. Your unwavering support in our abilities has allowed us to reach this milestone, and for that we are forever grateful. Although some of you, it may feel like yesterday, while for others it may feel like centuries. 4 years ago, we took our first steps into North Hunterdon High School. And as we tread across this graduation ceremony, we are taking our last. But the class of 2023 has certainly been memorable. We have come a long way from our first homecoming in October of 2019 as awkward freshmen just getting to know each other. In our bleachers, we cheered on our football team for 4 years, dumping milk and flour all over each other during the milk can game. We lost sleep over water wars, and through senior prom in Seaside, became more than just under 400 people who go to the same high school. Our outcome satisfying. It's not particularly direct, specific, or instructing, but that's exactly the point. Success is a vague word with an extremely intimate and personal means of gratification and self-actualization. For some of you, success may be measured in wealth, by accruing an impressive net worth and having an endless supply of capital like Jeff Bezos. For others, it might be fame and stardom, measured by the Billboard chart or box office like Taylor Swift or Leonardo DiCaprio. For some, success may be starting a family, or having a stellar reputation, or selfless acts of volunteering and community service. Or maybe you just don't know yet, and you're going to figure it out what success means as time marches on. Ultimately, it is up to you to decide what it means to be successful. And the pursuit of success resides in the unyielding courage to follow our passions, to embrace our vulnerabilities, and to pursue in the face of adversity. Our experiences at North has prepared us for the pursuit of success. Each of us has faced unique challenges and overcome various obstacles. We have experienced both triumphs and failures, and it is through these experiences that we have gained resilience and determination that will serve us well in the years to come. Remember, it is not the absence of failure that defines us, but rather our ability to rise from it and continue moving forward. So thank you, North Hunterdon High School. You will always live on in our hearts and minds. And as for the class of 2023, I wish all of you success in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Oscar. I would like to recognize the people joining me on stage here today, starting with the North Hunterdon Voorhees Regional High School District Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Richard Burgess. I would also like to thank and recognize the Board of Education members that are joining me on stage today and thank them for the hours that they voluntarily give to fulfill their critical role. We have with us today our Board of Education President, Mr. Robert Kirchberger. Ms. Shelley Crisologo. Mr. Glenn Farbanish. Ms. Beth Cotran, and Ms. Kimberly Salino. We also have Hunterdon County Vocational School District members joining us today. We have Dr. Todd Bonsall, the superintendent, and Elizabeth Martin, the board president. Also joining me on stage as staff representatives are our Teacher of the Year, Dr. Carol Wilhelm. As well as our ESP of the Year, Rose Zamretta. I would like to specifically recognize and thank our teachers and staff members who are retiring this year and thank them for their years of service, loyalty, and dedication to North Hunterdon High School. This year retiring is our physics teacher, Mr. George Collins. Athletic trainer, Karen Corbel. Chemistry teacher, Lou Mazzella. and custodian John Kregel. I wish them all the best as they enter the next phase of their lives. Before we proceed, I would like to remember and acknowledge a member of the class of 2023 that is not with us today, AJ Zioli. AJ was a graduate of Union Township Middle School. AJ passed away in 2022. Please join me in a moment of silence for our loss, others that have been lost, and those in need of help and support. Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce the assistant principal of the senior class, Mr. Timothy Flynn. He will explain the various honors recognitions, cords, and sashes that our graduates have worked especially hard to achieve.
Thank you, Dr. Cottrell. It has been a pleasure working with the class of 2023 for the last 4 years. I wish you all the best. Now I would like to recognize the many groups of students who have distinguished themselves. These students have worked especially hard to achieve additional recognition. This morning, gold sashes are worn by class officers. Please stand and be recognized. Congratulations, you may be seated. Gold cords are worn by students who are graduating with high honors. Please stand and be recognized. Congratulations, you may be seated. Blue and white honor sashes are worn by members of the National Honor Society. Please stand and be recognized. Congratulations, you may be seated. Purple and silver cords are worn by the National Technical Honor Society. Please stand and be recognized. Congratulations, you may be seated. Blue and gold cords are worn by members of the International Thespian Honor Society. Please stand and be recognized. Congratulations, you may be seated. Rainbow cords are worn by members of the National Art Honor Society. Please stand and be recognized. Congratulations, you may be seated. Blue and gold cords are worn by members of the National English Honor Society. Please stand and be recognized. Congratulations, you may be seated. Blue and gold cords are worn by members of the National Mathematics Honor Society. Please stand and be recognized. Congratulations, you may be seated. Green, gold, and purple cords are worn by the members of the National Science Honor Society. Please stand and be recognized. Congratulations, you may be seated. Blue and white cords are worn by members of the National Social Studies Honor Society. Please stand and be recognized. Congratulations, you may be seated. Pink cords are worn by members of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. Please stand and be recognized. Congratulations, you may be seated. Silver cords are worn by students in the Biomedical Sciences Academy. Please stand and be recognized. Congratulations, you may be seated. Green and white cords are worn by students who have completed 2 years of a Polytech program. Please stand and be recognized. Congratulations, you may be seated. Red and white cords are worn by students who have become members of the Skills USA program. Please stand and be recognized. Congratulations, you may be seated. Red and white cords are worn by students in the Career and Technical School of Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America. Please stand and be recognized. Congratulations, you may be seated. Finally, we will now recognize members of the World Language Honor Societies. Please stand as I recognize your honor society and remain standing until I've announced all World Language Honor Societies. If we can also, please hold applause until all students are standing. Purple and gold cords are worn by the Latin Honor Society. Blue, white, and red cords are worn by the French Honor Society. Black, gold, and red cords are worn by the German Honor Society. Red and gold cords are worn by the Spanish Honor Society. World language pins are worn by those who have earned the seal of biliteracy. Congratulations to all the world language students. You may be seated. I would like to recognize the yearbook staff for all their hard work throughout the year. Those wearing black and white cords, please stand and be recognized. Congratulations, you may be seated. I would also like to recognize our members of Teen Pep. Those wearing pink cords, please stand and be recognized. Congratulations, you may be seated. To recognize our members of Key Club who are making a positive impact in their communities through service and volunteerism, those wearing Yale blue cords, please stand and be recognized. Congratulations, you may be seated. At this time, I would like to share some additional accomplishments the class of 2023 has achieved this year. This class seated before you has not disappointed. They are a group of talented young men and women who have strived to be the best they can be. This afternoon, seated before you are 4 National Merit Scholar finalists, 11 National Merit Commended Scholars. The senior class seated before you has logged over 11,000 hours of community service over the last 4 years. Over 90% of our seniors were involved in clubs and activities this year. Over 100 fundraisers completed by these clubs and activities raised more than $100,000 for a variety of charitable organizations. To recognize one of the largest fundraisers this year, Relay for Life, the American Cancer Society has presented purple cords to those students who were involved in the last 4 years in the Relay for Life event. Please stand to be recognized for raising over $50,000 for cancer research this year. You may be seated. The class of 2023 participated in 4 blood drives at North Hunterdon High School this year. 1,005 pints of blood were donated during this school year, saving over 3,000 lives. To recognize these students, if you are wearing a solid red cord, please stand and be recognized for being a blood donor at least twice during the school year. Congratulations, you may be seated. I now welcome Dr. Cottrell back to the podium.
Thank you, Mr. Flynn. Students from North Hunterdon continue their tradition of excellence after they leave our school, and the class of 2023 will be no exception. Some of these students will be attending some of the most prestigious colleges and universities in the nation, including Brown University, Bucknell University, Dickinson College, the Fashion Institute of Technology, Georgetown University, Haverford College, High Point University, Hobart William Smith College, Lehigh University, NYU, Savannah College of Art and Design, Stevens Institute of Technology, University of California, Berkeley, University of Virginia, William and Mary, and Vassar. This is just a sample list of the great places that our graduates will attend, but it is a list that we are very proud of. I also want to thank all the graduates who have committed to service in the armed forces. We thank you in advance for your service to our country. These students are Jack Dabb, U.S. Navy. Brooklyn Doda, U.S. Army. Nicholas Glamoe, Marine Reserves. Michael Maltz, Air Force. Brendan Raley, Coast Guard. And Aaron Yarnell, U.S. Army. At this time, I would like to announce and recognize the salutatorian of the class of 2023, Asha Page. Asha is the daughter of Richard and Priya of Union Township. Asha will be attending Haverford College and will be majoring in biology. Congratulations. Now I would like to announce and recognize the valedictorian of the class of 2023, Janie McSweeney. Janie is the daughter of Maureen of Clinton Township. Janie will be attending Johns Hopkins University in the fall, majoring in chemistry. Congratulations to the North Hunterdon High School 2023 valedictorian and salutatorian again, Janie McSweeney and Asha Page. At this point in today's program, we will be featuring a special graduation address featuring the top 6 students of the class. Please welcome to the podium Sarah Bisson, Danica Chakraborty, Shane Cooley, Janie McSweeney, Kylie McSweeney, and Asha Page. That's yours too, by the way. That's yours, by the way. Do you have the speech? You need it.
Good morning, friends, families, teachers, and all others who have guided us to this point today. It is over. These 4 years we've called high school, they're over. And over the last few weeks, as our senior year of high school culminated to this point today, I've reflected on what the past 4 years have meant to me. 4 years which have been most notably marked by incalculable personal growth for each and every one of us. And while I know the path wasn't always linear, I hope that you can all say, I hope and believe you can all say, that the person sitting in your chair today is a more accomplished, wiser, and more sophisticated version of the person they were when they first walked into this building on August 22nd, 2019. And when the journey wasn't linear, when black boxes covered our faces on Zoom calls and learning came to a halt, it was the friendships, activities, and the exercise of our growing independence that picked us back up. So standing here today, I believe that these 4 years at North Hunterdon High School forged the first and most critical link in a chain representing my personal journey in becoming the man I want to be. So as the sun sets on our high school experience, I hope for you all to continue your respective journeys, as I continue mine, to grow in your thoughts, your spirit, your relationship with others, and your relationship with the world.
"1,393 days ago, I woke up terrified. For someone with an overwhelming fear of the unknown, such as myself, not knowing who you are is incredibly unsettling. And I was unsettled. In fact, I was convinced that I was more of a mirror than a human being, a vague reflection of the people around me, rather than someone you could actually see. When I walked into school that day, my mind raced to gather all the little pieces of the people that I interacted with, heart racing with the anticipation of all the things that I would have to change about myself accordingly. Over these past 4 years, however, I have learned that there are a number of things wrong with that process. The most important of which is that focusing on who everyone else was tore my eyes away from seeing that the whole time, if I looked directly into the mirror, I was standing right there. But there is just one thing that I got right in that process from day one, because I have learned that there is not a soul in this world who can fool themselves into believing that they are who they are without the people who have shaped them. And the people sitting right here in this gym, the class of 2023, has shaped one another. In every interaction, every little piece of information you have shared, you have given a piece of yourself to us, and in return, we have given a piece of ourselves to you. 1,393 days later, we have developed into the people that we are today, an infinitely growing sum of our parts thanks to each other. Thank you.
Joining fencing freshman year was one of the best decisions that I have ever made. After 4 years, I can truly say that we have become a family. From spending hours at tournaments supporting each other to singing karaoke on the bus rides home, we have all grown so close, something that I am going to miss as I move on to college. I am sure that many of you have had similar experiences in other clubs or on sports teams or even just with a group of close friends. These small communities within North Hunterdon coalesce to form one vibrant, unified North Hunterdon community. As we leave North Hunterdon to start the next chapter of our lives, whether it be going to college, joining the workforce, or serving in the military, as we join new communities that help us to become the best versions of ourselves, I just ask that you remember these past 4 years and remember the North Hunterdon community that we have all become a part of. It has been a long 4 years for all of us, but we made it together.
As I stand on this stage, I see a lot of people. I see parents trying not to cry, friends reaching up to get the best camera angle, my sister finally looking up from her phone for the second time this entire ceremony. But looking at all of you, I cannot help but find my dad. And to my family, this might come as a surprise. I never chose my dad for the topic of those who do you admire most school projects. I never chose him to be on my team for board games, mostly because we argued so much, as dads and daughters do. If you would have asked me even a few months ago, I would have never chosen to be like him in the way he makes certain not-so-funny jokes or viciously shakes the fridge when the ice machine doesn't work. And that's because I wanted to be my own separate self, someone incomparable to my father. I wanted to pave my own path. In trying to forge my own way, what I found is that a separate self is lonely. A separate self is forced. A separate self is not yourself, because yourself is not made possible without the people you love most. So to my family, and in this moment to my dad, know you have made me my best self. Being your admitted mini-me has shown me that not only are freckles and red hair heritable, but so are stubborn determination, deep kindness, and an all-too-valid annoyance with the ice machine. We really need to fix that. So, to the class of 2023, I hope you can look out today and see all of the people who have and will continue to make you your true and best selves. I cannot wait to see who we turn out to be.
Meandering around the school hallways, I felt the crowds closing in around me. Everyone else seemed confident, pushing their way through the maze that was to be my home for the next 4 years, not me. As everyone moved around, I frantically scanned the room signs, searched for a map on my phone, tried everything I could think of to find my class. Everything, except asking for help. Now, I can find almost every room in the school. Now, I'm the student in my calculus class that asks all the questions, the artist that needs help taking the perfect reference photo, the kid that asked their mom to tie their first tie for homecoming. Over the past 4 years, so many people have helped and supported me, supported every one of us. As we graduate, I hope that we can recognize all of the people that have helped us and truly appreciate them. Truly appreciate the friends that took the prettiest prom pictures, the teachers that taught us with tangible enthusiasm, the coaches that cheered us on, all of the people who are cheering for us now. I hope that we take all of their support and carry it with us to the next stage of our lives. I hope that we will use it to give back to our communities, to help others truly thrive as we have.
Life is a series of moments, past, present, and future, which when strung together, shape our lives. Sometimes we spend too much of our time reliving the past or imagining the future that we often forget to experience the present. But as we sit here, our last time together in the main gym, celebrate this moment. Ignore the fact that you may need to use the bathroom, put down your phones, except you, Mom and Dad, and celebrate the people who helped you get here, the relationships you have formed, the achievements you have accomplished, the obstacles you have overcome. You are ready to begin your next journey. Remember, in the future, this present will become our past. So enjoy this graduation. Sorry. Remember, in the future, this present will become our past. So enjoy this graduation ceremony as a tribute to the moments home here at North, which we have strung together. Looking towards the future, I cannot wait to see every new and beautiful moment we will create. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Thank you again to Sarah Bisson, Danica Chakraborty, Shane Cooley, Janie McSweeney, Kylie McSweeney, and Asha Page. At this time, it is now my honor to recommend that the class of 2023 seated before you receive their high school diplomas. So, as principal of North Hunterdon High School, I hereby certify that the members of the class of 2023 seated before you have satisfactorily met the graduation requirements of the North Hunterdon High School North Hunterdon Voorhees Regional High School District and the state of New Jersey, and it's therefore my privilege and honor to recommend that they be awarded their high school diplomas. It is now my pleasure to introduce the North Hunterdon Show Choir, who will perform the graduation anthem, For All We Know, under the direction of Miss Kathleen Cudworth. I would like to take a moment to thank all of the graduates, students, family, community members, Board of Education members, faculty, and staff for their support. I am truly blessed to work in such a great school with a supportive community and talented student body. Before we announce the graduates, I want to share a few final thoughts. Students, this day is a celebration of you. Think of all the hard work, time, and energy that it took to get here today. Appreciate and celebrate for a few moments the shared struggles and unique journeys that you all have been through to get here today. This world is changing faster than ever. One of the most exciting changes is the impact that artificial intelligence will have on the world. AI will continue to improve over the years, but it can already do some pretty mind-blowing things. As Oscar pointed out, it can also write your essays. In the past decades, graduates were encouraged to find ways that technology can be used to solve problems. I still encourage all of you to make the most of technology and find new and innovative ideas with technology. However, in this new artificial world, I encourage you all to look for opportunities to be authentic. AI can write thank you letters and essays, it can create art and compose music, but what it can't do is replace your authentic human interactions, emotions, and experiences. As we all forge ahead in this rapidly changing world, I encourage all of you to, again, identify opportunities for authenticity. Take time to meet face-to-face and authentically be present with your friends and family. Your attention is your most valuable asset. Learn to identify where your attention is going, and most importantly, be sure to engage in your own authentic thoughts. You are the director of your own authentic life. Don't let someone else write that script for you. I hope that you authentically love, authentically learn, and authentically laugh your way through your own unique life. You are some of the finest students in the state of New Jersey. Wherever you go, you will always be North Hunterdon Lions. Lions are strong, but remember the truest display of strength is when it's used to lift people up, not tear them down. Moving forward, count all your blessings. Be grateful and live a happy life, and work hard. Most things in life worth having are not given to you. They must be earned. Continue to earn your right to success, and enjoy life's journey. Congratulations. Before we issue diplomas to our graduates, I would like to make a special request to those in attendance. Please hold your applause until all members of the class have received their diplomas so that every family member can hear their student's name. We ask that you refrain from loud shouting or whistling or any behavior that would distract from the graduates. Once all the graduates' names have been read, I will encourage you to be as loud as possible to show your support for the class. At this time, I would like to introduce the guidance counselors who will read each graduate's names. Our counselors in order of appearance are Ms. Kelly Steele, Ms. Kristen Barada, Ms. Nancy Krask, Mr. William Robey, Mr. David Raup, Mr. Steve DiLorenzo, Mr. Ron Nisnick, and Ms. Vicki Kellum. Joining me in the distribution of diplomas today will be our Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Richard Burgess, Board of Education President, Mr. Rob Kirchberger, and our Senior Class Assistant Principal, Mr. Tim Flynn.
Timothy Degnan. Joseph John Beal, Jr. Russell Ahmed. Deirdre Albano. Asa Alderman. Jose Altamirano. Natalie Jules Amaro. Zachary Ambas. Edward A. Aponte, Jr. Edward Richard Apollina. Angelo Arelar. Thomas J. Atkins. Trent R. Allrand, Jr. Shane Patrick Austin. Caitlin E. Bombs. Gianna Mary Ballett. Anna Rita Barota. Braden Tomas Barrow. Madeline Eve Barton. Paulo Batista Ferez. Caleb T. Balcom. Jeremy Jean Bavaro. Tyler Baxter. Graham Becker. Charlie Bentham. Sarah Emily Bisson.
Cody Harold Blaine IV. Emily Morgan Blomquist. Aubrey Bonomo. Paige Julia Boyce. Jonathan Boyle. Andrew M. Bazzi. Christian James Brand. Sienna Imani Nisi Britt. Clemente R. Broca Valenzuela. Trevor Reese Brotons. Ryan Henry Buckman. Daniel M. Camano. Anthony James Carosi. Shay Carter. Grace Castellani. Brian L. Castellanos. Megan Lynn Cathro. Amanda Seglia. Sienna Faith Sarasani. Danica Chakraborty. Tyler Chung. Michael Charlante. Nathaniel R. Cintron. Jack Aiden Clancy Malou. Kaylee Cleverly. Noah W. Cologne. Christopher J. Conway. Shane Hackett Cooley. Gianni Thomas Capetto. Ella Clementine Corcoran. Adelaide Moore Coster. Reese J. Coderick Slinger. Michael Crofton. Carlos C. Cruz, Jr. Leticia Da Fonseca Lima. Jack Thomas Singh Dab. Spencer Damio. Dennis C. Darrow. Michael Edward Davis. Daniel James Decker. Sophia R. DeGidio. Madeline Julia Degnan. Max D'Elia. Victoria Fortuna D'Elia. Daniel Hunter DeLucent.
Matthew Ryan Delano. Mackenzie Hart Dilgard. Damian Tsunami Dobbins. Isabella Maria DeCabo. Brooklyn Doda. Andrea Rose Dolegowitz. Jacqueline Doherty. Julia Para Driscoll. Jacob Joseph Dunham. Kente Edwards. Kenya Edwards. Patrick Henry Egg. Tyler Robert Elvis. Ryan Daly Farbanesh. Diploma presented by Board Member Glenn Farbanesh. Caitlin Farrell. Nicholas Caleb Fieneman. Riley J. Fine. Charlotte Fiorli. Kelly Windsor Firesinger. Daniel Joseph Fisher. Luke Allen Fisher. Amelia Fish. Logan Fleming. Leah Jill Forbes. Ryan Forbes, Caden Ford, Jordan Rachel Forkowitz, Lana Fortuno, Michaela Angelia Freda, Terrence Justice French, Ethan Garthwaite, Elizabeth Mary Gavlik, Sasha Gerling, Ryan Joseph Gilhooly, Megan Lynn Gilpin, Oscar F. Gladys, Jack Gregory Glazier, Nicholas Zaber Glamour, Derek Stephen Gloss, Connor W. Getford, Nicole A. Gomez, Talis B. Gondam, Claire Emily Gutman, Mia Gowan, Peter T. Graham, Francesca Mia Grande, Matthew Tyler Gruber, Cooper Saunders Grigan, Emily Gadarian, Tyler W. Gadetti, Nathaniel James Guile, Nina Marie Hagan.
Antoni Holka, Mateo A. Holka, Emma Catherine Hall, Riley Jennifer Hand, Elizabeth Harvey, Heidi Eloise Haver, Sarah Hines, Madison Elizabeth Heller, Nathan Augustus Henger, Kayla Hennig, Lily Catherine Henn, William Tate Hirschfeld, Morgan Catherine Hewitt, Bella Rose Hoffman, Timothy Abraham Hoffman, Jessica Holliday, Kaylin Alexandra Howard, Eric Hubischer, Caden Hummer, Evan Elias Hutton, Honora Catherine Highland, Devin Michael Inella, Jane Jean Louis, Ian Noel Jones, Ashley B. Jurgensen, Violet L. Kaminsky, Artina Karimi, Daniel Anton Kawa, David Kearsley, Emily Grace Kern, Padmakshi Cound, Skylar Olivia Klein, Alyssa Michelle Klimas, Nicholas Bent Kamasco, Bradley Conneller, Patrick J. Kochanowski, Cassidy J. Cole, Catherine Joelle Komarick, Avni Kandra, Stephen Michael Octavius Kravetsky, Zoe Jane Kravetsky, Gwendolyn Faith Krowicki, Grace Reagan Krummenacker, Kevin Kurikos, Hayden Stephen Lambert, Julia Lance, Owen Quinn Landis, Tara Laura, Jason Lee, Matthias Leitner, Evelyn Lenehan, Madeline Anna Lessica, Colton Alexander Liquinko, Alexander Thomas Lipinski, Brooke Elizabeth Logar, Bryn Alexandra Long, Katerina Loya, Cameron Lutz, Callie Marie Lynn.
Benjamin David Andrew McIsaac, Luke Angus McKinnon, Riley McNair, Amelia Grace McGrone, Michael Richard Maltz, Ruit Mondati, Destiny Manfredi, Bryce E.J. Margolis, Jade Sierra Martin, Joseph Martinez, Luke Martini, John Martosha, Lauren Neva Dante Masters, Peter James Mezek, Philip Jacob Matthew, Anoki Mata, Sophia Matatutio Koska, Thomas Michael Mazurkowitz, Michaela Maisie, William J. McCallum, Michael McKenney, Nicholas McManus, Reagan McNally, Janie McSweeney, Kylie McSweeney, Caitlin Nicole Mena Casada, Luke Menabdishvili, Amanda Merced, Anna Marola, Caitlin Meyer, Brent Meaden, Alexa Ariana Miller, Skylar Miller, John Modica, Alessandra Moore, Aileen M. Morales, Jordan G. Moreno, Cameron Asher Morgan, Kobe R. Morgan, Madison Mora, John R. Morris III, Griffin Patrick Morrissey, Samantha Rose Muller, Emma Faye Murray.
Alicia Renee Nelson, Anna Sophia Nelson, Robert John Newsom III, Amanda Michelle Niebling, Jaylene Nieves, Noah Andrew Novacek, Brady Kelly Nugent, Brendan Thomas O'Brien, Pa Kojo Owusu Adoro, Hannah Catherine Olamar, Melissa M. Olson, Colin Peter Orban, Christian D. Ortiz Garcia, Asha Mahali Page, Jordan Pye, Juliana Maria Palestina, Mary Kearns Parenti, Mia Joyce Parker, Anthony Michael Pasculi, Madison Grace Pastor, Kushbu Patel, Olivia Patullo, Emma Patuto, Christopher Pauluk, Max Penn, Miguel Perez, Michael David Petrie, Christian Pacone, Emily Petruski, Michael Raymond Politi, Madeline Marie Poltrek, Nelson A. Prada, Grace Evangeline Christus. Sarah Kumar Eldeen. Maria Anna Rossetti. Brendan Michael Rayleigh. Anthony Yadir Ramirez. Samrita Ravinder. Grace Reed. Natalie Camille Reed. Jonathan R. Rissmiller. Adriana Elise Rivera. Sarah Roberts. Lily Rose Robinson. Caroline Elaine Robitaille. Holly Ann Rodriguez. Lee Henry Rogers. Shayna Vanessa Romano.
Caitlin Elizabeth Rooney. Jordan Nicole Robito. Joshua Lewis Ruffalo. Madeline Catania Rusher. Emily Rush. Colleen Erin Russell. Annabella Russo. Alexandria Rybeck. Amy M. Salazar Molina. Liliana Bell Saldivia. Marguerite Sampson. Gabriela Olivia Santiago. Nicholas Frank Sargent. William Sarkissian. Andrew Charles Schenkel. Ashley Catherine Scott. Tandaleo Ruby Scott. Russell P. Serrani. Jack Joseph Shea. Ryan Shen. Amanda Chalet. Raul Siddharth. Taylor Jane Sims. Ryan Neil Simonelli. Bennett William Sims. Blake Sitkowski. Sean Sivajeevan. Lauren Ann Skolaski. Paul Jeffrey Smith. Isabel C. Soika. Sohan Sandhi. Will Charles Sowell. Justin Sedulis. James A. Stoffels. Satane Lynn Stone. Ian Anthony Stricker. Kieran Malloy Sturgis. Brandon Sullivan. Morgan F. Sullivan. Benjamin Kim Sun. Shannon Alba Surgener. Brianna Marie Esperanza Svensson. Brittany Annette Anna Svensson. Skylar Penn Swain. Alyssa M. Tarazona. Stephanie Ann Typel. Annabelle Christine Thompson. Theodore J. Thompson. Riley Victoria Thurber. Tatum Abriana Timmerman. Nelson L. Tista Garcia. Clayton Alexander Tomlinson. Ashley Jasmine Thompson. Madeline Torkelson. Hannah Trainer. Morgan Kelsey Treese. Kevin Richard Treese. Jack A. Tully. Alexander Scott Turner. Audrey Lynn Turner. Louis Antonio Urbina. Alexander Michael Yerniak.
Derek
Frederick Vadas. Abigail Van Winkle. Adrian Vargas. Matthew Vasile. Alan Francisco Velazquez Casillas. Justin Verlin. Olivia Jean Viscomi. Morgan Amy Volpe. Gabriella Elizabeth Voorhees. Ryan Patrick Voorhees. Hunter Voss. James Ryan Wackenheim. Logan Anthony Wadle. Ryan Walsh. Lily Want. Sierra Watson. Michael Allen Webster. Lewis White. Liam Wild. Ryan Almeida Wilson. Samantha Carla Wilton. Louis Winkler. Edward Thomas Voitel. Avery Warba. Stephanie Alice Yakeley. Aaron Buchanan Yarnell. Timothy Alexander Young. Sophia Somi Yu. Nicole Zaharchak. Dachi Zakitsa. Jacob Zengel. Amanda Kate Zazotarski.
One more big, loud round of applause for the class of 2023. Okay. Get the cameras ready. We're going to throw the caps in the air on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Have a great day. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Thank you for coming. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.